You ever look up and it's 9:43 p.m. with no clue what you've done since work ended? Not rested, not productive, just drained. Why is it so easy to crush it for your boss, but impossible to do one thing for yourself after 5 p.m.? I thought that was normal. My evenings felt like a time warp where ambition goes to die. But I finally cracked a system that doesn't involve deleting TikTok or pretending I love cold showers. It starts with what I don't do the second I get home. Oh, and tip number 6, seemed pointless at first, but it's the reason I actually finish what I start now. You'll want to try it. 1. The 2-minute blueprint. The first thing I do when I get home, I make something. 1 sentence in a journal, 1 line in a script, 1 sketch. It doesn't have to be deep, but it reminds me, I'm a creator, not just a consumer. There's something weirdly powerful about making your own thing before taking in everyone else's. It's like telling your brain, I own this space, even if it's terrible, especially if it's terrible. Before I started doing this, my default was to open TikTok while heating up dinner. That scroll always led to 30 more minutes of doing nothing. But when I started creating first, it recentered my brain. I'd eat dinner actually thinking about my life, not someone else's. 2. Trophy shelf for tiny wins. I stopped doing things that didn't leave a trace. If I journaled, I left the notebook open. If I brainstormed, I stuck the note to the wall. I needed visual proof that I was showing up. Not for anyone else, just so future me couldn't pretend I did nothing. Turns out, if I can see progress, I believe I'm making it. Your brain likes trophies, even dumb ones. A sticky note counts. I used to wonder why I felt stuck even after doing stuff. The answer? I was doing it invisibly, like brushing my teeth but never looking in the mirror. Technically progress, but it never felt like it. Now I aim to leave evidence behind, like breadcrumbs for future me who's going to try and claim I didn't do anything. It shuts that voice up real quick. 3. The 15-minute fork in the road. My nights used to vanish in the first 15 minutes. 1 snack, 1 scroll, 1 quick episode. Now, I guard that window like it's sacred. I make tea, I stretch, I change clothes. Those first 15 minutes set the tone. Lose them, lose the night. It's like a domino. Get the first one right, the rest follow. Mess it up, and you're in the TikTok coma before you know what happened. Even now, on bad days, I don't aim to be productive. I aim to protect that window, because once I do, momentum usually builds itself. By the way, I'm creating an invite-only, private, free Discord community for people who are done wasting their evenings and want to build better habits. If that's you, come join early. It's new, it's small, links in the description. Sneak in now and be one of the first to shape what this becomes. 4. Make bad choices harder. Willpower was failing me, so I started designing my environment. Logged out of apps, hid remote controls, turned off YouTube autoplay. If the distractions weren't within 1 click, I didn't default to them. I didn't need more discipline. I needed less temptation. Most nights, I wasn't making a conscious decision to slack. I was just following the path of least resistance. So I made that path annoying on purpose. I didn't quit TikTok, I just moved it off my home screen. That one lazy change cut my scroll time by 60%. 5. The identity playlist. I started using Vibe as a tool. Want to write? I played moody instrumental music. Want to clean? Funky playlist. I turned on a lamp instead of overhead lights. It felt dumb at first, but setting a vibe became my evening switch. Basically, I started LARPing as the person I wanted to become. Eventually, it wasn't a costume. I even gave that version of me a name. Director Me came out when the lights were low, the lo-fi was on, and the notebook was open. Silly? Maybe, but it worked. 6. The ugly start method. This one nearly broke me. I used to wait until I felt ready to do something, which meant I never did. Then one night, I journaled while still in my work hoodie, sitting on the floor, half eating cereal. Not cute, but I finished a page. That was the shift. That night taught me that progress isn't aesthetic. It's gritty, unfiltered, ugly, but it counts. If you're waiting to feel ready or inspired or organized, stop. You don't need a clean desk. You don't need matching pens. You just need to start, even if it's mid-bite. 7. Feelings over finish lines. After any task, I started writing 1 line, how it felt. Not impressive, not productive, just how it made me feel. Calm, proud, less chaotic. That reminder made it easier to come back tomorrow. because your brain won't remember the task. It'll remember the feeling it gave you. Chase that. One night I wrote, "Cleaned up desk, felt clear-headed for the first time all day." That sentence alone made me want to do it again, not because it was productive, because it felt like me again. 8. Fewer doors, more doing. I used to make evening to-do lists like I was auditioning for a productivity cult. Now I just pick 2 options max: journal or walk, stretch or sketch. Fewer options equals more action. My brain isn't lazy, it's just overwhelmed. Even choosing is a tax, so I pay less. This also fixed my 8 p.m. spiral where I'd be like, I should do something, but couldn't decide, so I'd do nothing. Now, I just look at the 2 pre-chosen things and go, no more emotional decision-making at night. 9. Builder mode on. Every night I ask, am I building something or just rearranging stuff? Editing a video equals building. Cleaning my desktop folders for the 6th time equals managing. Default to building. It adds up faster than you think. Every evening can either push your life forward 1% or just maintain the illusion of motion. Pick the push. Some nights, I still catch myself cleaning my Notion dashboard for no reason, and that's okay, but I always ask, did I build today? If not, I do one small thing, a sentence, a sketch, a step, something real. If you're still watching, that probably means this struck a nerve with you. And if you only try one thing tonight, pick the thing you can point to tomorrow and say, yeah, I did that. That's how it starts.